Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars Galaxy of Yeti coming to another round of Grand Arena Championships. We're in Season 18 because, you know, I counted the Season 0, whereas they're officially on 17. We are on 18. Season 18, this is Week 3, Round 2. So we did get a win last round coming up over here. If you look, we did beat the squirrel. It was a pretty big one. We redeemed ourselves with a massive win here. Got him down by, about 400 and something. 408. So tonight we've got an interesting one. We got this guy, RH Spartacus. Let's go to the tail of the tape and let's go have a look at what that's looking like, how we're matching up here. Because this is not a really bad matchup. This is a pretty solid matchup. So let's just have a quick look-see. You should be an announcer? Well, you know, it's not a bad idea. It's definitely something I would look into if there was a sound career path that way. Coming out here, ladies and gentlemen, we got RH Spartacus coming in. It's 6.1 to 6.1. Looking at those top 80s, we're obviously tied. He's got a little bit of a character GP bonus. I've got a bit of a ship bonus. So we've got a little bit of a, fairly similar rosters in that sense. Looking at those 8s, I've got 4 to 2. We've got ourselves tied 13 on those 7s. 6s, it's 5 to 4. And then I start taking the leads big time over here. We got 27 to 23 on the 5s, and we got double the 4s. Double on the 3s, and then he's got me beat on these 2 here. We're tied on 1. So, there's a fair amount of G13s going to be coming off in my area there versus his. So we got 719 lifetime versus his 641. Still a very respectable lifetime score from him. Looking at those offensive wins, he's got me beat there. Underman wins, I've got him by 322 Underman wins over him. So we do a fair amount of more undershots on that. Looking at the defensive wins there, I'm beating him there once again. Banners, lifetime, he's got me actually beat by 7,000. Zones cleared, I've got him beat. Rounds, I've got him beat. Looking at those Zetas, he's got me by, oh baby, I didn't even notice that. He's got me by 36 Zetas. That's quite a lot of Zetas, which is going to swing it this way. So I've got him absolutely whipped on those G13s. Looking across, we have 26 G13s on him. So that's going to be a bit of a limiting factor for what he can really do, I think. 6-stop mods, I've got him there by just under, 58. Speeds, I've got him beat on speed plus 10s, which is a nice one to have, just because I sometimes am behind in the 10s, and then I make it around normal on the 15s, and then take the lead in the 20s. But I've got him beat on those speed 10s, and we're looking at it by about 25. Looking at those speed 15s, I've got him there by just over 20, basically. 25 of those. Speed 20s, we got him by 15 there, and we've got him by 1 on those speed 25. So we're doing pretty well on those, on the mods versus what he's got over there. Let's get a closer look at his actual account here. All right, here we go. So we got RH Spartacus coming in here. He does have 3 Galactic Legends to my 3 Galactic Legends. So we both have the exact same Galactic Legends as well. He's got a JML, a C, and a Slacker, and I also have JML, C, and a Slacker. So there's that. Neither of us have the alt on our JML, so there is that as well. He's got the Relicate on Kenobi, and his Relicate is also on Slacker. So looking down, this is a pretty solid account, but he is missing some key Jedi relics. This is something that's going to play into our battle, and it's something I pushed right to the front. So he doesn't have a relic on Revan, Basila, or Jolee, and he's only a relic 1 on GMY. That's definitely going to cause some issues, I think, for him on his attack. And as you can see, his Shock T, he doesn't really have a pivot for Shock T with the clones there, as Shock T's only a gear 9. So this is someone that's he's basically like doing the bare minimums and moving around his roster and trying to stay as up on as much stuff as he can. But, because of that, there are going to be some gaps. That's something that definitely stood out and something I definitely wanted to try to exploit. And then down here, if you can look, just some of his secondary, tertiary stuff, more his tertiary stuff's down. Like he's missing relics on stuff like some of his Bounty Hunters, Night Sisters. His bugs are not very good. Look at that there. He's got B2. Watt's not relic either. So he's missing a fair amount of the stuff on the bone. It's not quite the best cut, but it's, yeah, I hate the shock gear. Shock is not a friendly gear, that's for sure. And this guy strikes me as like a day one, like a kind of a day one free-to-play player with the amount of Zetas that he's got. So I'm not super surprised to see some gaps like that. But like I said, he's got a pretty good account. But I mean, there's another team that I think I need to point out, which is a little bit nuts at this point. At where his account is, I didn't expect to see this when I was looking around. That means his malevolence is really lacking, because Sunfact's only at gear 8. So his malevolence is going to be not the best. And when you see that, his spy's only at G11 and soldier's G11. So yeah, there's definitely some issues there that are going to come bite him on the ass there a little bit. If not in this matchup, in others. Ships were something a little bit like, his ships aren't bad by any means. He's got quite a lot going on there, pretty well developed. But yeah, those bugs are going to be an issue, I think, perhaps. You know, in terms of getting max banners and not losing anybody and such. So let's go ahead and have a look at our defense. So like we saw in his account, he was missing a couple of key guys like Jedi Revan. So when I get through the meat of his history, he really didn't have a very good counter for Grievous besides using either Darth Revan or his General Skywalker. So normally I usually feel like somebody has a good counter to Grievous always, and I never really think of Grievous as like a pivotal team on defense. It's more like it's going to eat a decent team. This guy struggles against Grievous, and I don't mean that he doesn't kill it in one shot, but he has to use a team that he doesn't want to use there, usually, it looks like, because he does set his Padme on defense almost 100% of the time. So this is usually Darth Revan or Gas, and I think that's a fucking fantastic spend for me, trying to get him to spend his Darth Revan or his General Skywalker there, just in terms of how much of a powerful team he's spending just to take down Grievous. So that's something that I was going to be trying to get there, is one of those big pivotal teams to go there. I did set my Darth Revan as well because, well, mine's a lot faster than his, so he needs to kill it. He's got a pretty good Vader, so he could go with the Vader counter. I'm okay with that if he wants to go that way, because it's going to probably use his Watt and limit him in other places. So we've got a really fast Darth Revan team, so we left that up front and the bottom as well, just to kind of cause a couple of selection issues. And then because his Jedi Revan really wasn't fully developed, I did stick a Padme here. Once again, he could Traya it. His Traya is great. He could use Traya Thrawn. That's great. But if he uses Thrawn here, he can't use Thrawn with Vader down with the Darth Revan. So it's all kind of one of those. He's going to have some issues kind of trying to select. And of course, guys, my bounty hunters are ridiculous, and that's a really hard team to take down without something like CLS. So I'm not sure what he's going to really use there. I'll be very interested to see if he gets it down in one shot, what he's used. So it's like, just to give you guys a hint at what I mean by that, I keep this modded for Darth Revan counter. So we do have a very fast boss that's tuned in at 341. So Bosk is going to go first in most counters. And then we've got Grief geared up to go second at 340. So that's going to be a difficult team to attack without a Jedi Revan that's fully geared, or without your Darth Revan or CLS or something like that. It's going to take something pretty good. That's another spot he might want to try to use his Vader. I don't know. These are the selection issues that I'm trying to force for him. And of course, my Mothma team is pretty ridiculous. It's faster than his troopers, and I'm very interested to see if he uses his troopers here, because at 312 on my Hoth Rebel Scout, with 100% crit, he's going to be going first against his troopers. I really like my chances there, so I'm hoping he tries to trooper that just so I can see what happens. See what happens with that. So he did leave a pretty tough front wall, even though the teams aren't the most ridiculous. It's just the modding that's really going to kick him up a notch. Let's go look what he left for us. He's got an interesting thing going on here. So he likes to set his slacker on defense. That's totally fine. I kind of expected him to set it in the back. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect him to set it straight up front here. So we do have his slacker here. He's got a Newt team down here with obviously undergeared. So this is sort of how it's coming out with the... some of his tertiary characters are not really up to snuff. So we got that there with a little bit of lacking there. His Dooku's obviously at Relic 6, and he's got the GBA in there to try to cause some issues with that. Down here, we've got a really basic crew team. Not super intimidating. This is sort of what we expected from one of his walls. And then down here, he's left his CLS, but he left it without C-3PO, I mean. Without C-3PO. So that's an interesting one. So... honestly, without C-3PO, this actually becomes able to be Padme, which is an interesting kind of thing where people were setting it with C-3PO specifically so it can't be Padme, and you had to use something better, or Mirror, or something like that. So it's an interesting one. He left Old Ben there instead of C-3PO. Left C-3PO with Padme, I think, to stop Vader, which is an interesting one because it doesn't stop Traya. So he doesn't have a ridiculously fast Padme, if I remember right. Yeah, 303. That's not ridiculously fast. My Thrawn's going to get in front of that. So I actually can Traya Thrawn that, and it shouldn't be an issue. So that's kind of funny. That's a kind of funny move. It might work out for him, though. You never know. So with that in mind, we got to come up with our plan of attack, and I do have a fair amount on offense. So as we know, he's got 3 Galactic Legends. There could be one in the back. It could be C, and it could be JML. We don't know. He might have attacked with both. He's brand new to JML. Like, he just got him. So I don't really know how he's going to use him. I don't know how he's been deployed. I'm not even 100% sure he had him at lock-in. I don't know. At lock, I thought he only had 2 Galactic Legends. And then yesterday when I saw the matchup, he had a Relic 6 JML, and I was like, pretty sure he didn't have that when I checked out everybody's account on that first day. So I'm not 100% sure there, but I'll show you guys what I've got, and we'll figure out what we want to do. I was thinking a straight up Mirror on the CLS because my Han's way faster. So we do have our JML. We've got some Jedi stuff kicking around. We've got a CLS team. We've got JKR. We've got some sort of usage of Vader, let's call it that way. We have the bits and pieces. We've got ourselves our troopers who are pretty damn good. We've got some bugs still. We've got a JTR. We've got Traya. And, whoops, we don't really need that up there. Let's move that down out of the way. I think that's it. Yeah, we've got, I think, a crew team just hanging around. Just a basic crew. Hey there, sports fans. The myth, the man, the legend. It's a SWGOYETI. That's right, Nightmare. How's it going, man? Cheers, brother. Cheers. Yeah, so we do have a lot. We do have our Sith Eternal as well. So we do have Sith Eternal. We've got our JML. We've got like JKR and stuff. So we've got a pretty full whack. So what do I expect in the back from him? I absolutely expect him to have his Grievous back there, and either a Galactic Legend or like a Mon Mothma team that's pretty basic. Rambam, where's my Mace Windu? He's a G10. Just chilling there, G10, man. It's like there's no need to put any gear on Mace Windu for me yet, so I'm working on Rey. It's like I'm making some progress on Rey too. So yeah, we're only we're working on Rey. We're just like one piece away from Pilot, and then we're probably gonna get Holdo. I might actually gear up Dark Trooper as like a little interlude to, in between that, so I can get Dark Trooper up for my Troopers team before going back to the Rey farm, because it'll be down to just 5 G13s there, so we're pretty damn close to Rey, but not close enough, so to speak. As you can see, our Dark Trooper's getting along there. I've been triple farming him ever since he got released, and I did spend some crystals getting him geared up. I just love what Dark does to the Troopers team, and I can't wait to get him. So I think that might be my next play instead of going for Holdo, is to just bump Dark Trooper in there. But we're pretty close to Resistance Pilot. Got to get that fleet up, get that usable. Yeah, remember the rapper Mace? Think he's a pastor now. Yeah, Nightmare. I do remember that. I do remember that. It's like he went full circle there. All right. So my thought is the back wall, I think we're going to see a Grievous, and I think we're going to get a Mothma. So we can kind of gamble. We can gamble and take a C solo and take out Padme with a C solo, which would be great banners, because what's in the back I don't expect to use Sith Eternal on. Other stuff where we can use Sith Eternal. I mean, Sith Eternal will take that down for sure. We could solo that. I don't have any doubt on that one. But yeah, if only Padme was somewhere else, this would ask a little bit of different question. But I can also do Traya Thrawn on the Padme and take it down that way. I'm pretty confident with that counter against a... When my Thrawn goes first, yeah, I'm very confident of that. But we have Vader, but with C-3PO, we don't like Vader there. Yeah, it's funny how the GL, it's the exact opposite of a slacker. It's called slacker. Yeah, you know, it is. It is what it is, the show. Yeah, Nightmare, we're thinking his Grievous is going to be in the back. So I quite like my Jedi Revan against Grievous. That's a good, like, I would call that a pretty standard 57, 58, 59, maybe even a 60. He's going to set a standard Grievous back there. So you're going to look at it's going to be Relic 7 on the Grievous, but he's got Relic Droideka, Relic B1, Relic Magna Guard. I think his B2 is the only one that's not Relic. So I'm expecting that in the back. Let me double check what his Seps are looking like. What they's looking like. Yeah, so the only non-Relic on that team is going to be the B2. So I do expect that Grievous team back there. And it's only Relic 4, my bad. Yeah, we don't want to see C versus GG. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing really. The only thing that would be back there that I'd want to be seeing if I could is JML if he sets it, but he just got JML, so I don't know what he's going to do with it. I don't really expect it that back there. So it would be a gamble to not have our Sith Eternal available when we can use something pretty straightforward and beat Padme that way. So it's one of those tough calls. Whereas CLS, I think we're just going to CLS mirror and can take it down that way. The other thing we could do is we could do, well, C and crew versus CLS will take it down as well with our crew and C. That would work as well. But, you know, I'd rather do the mirror. Let's get the mirror out of the way. Yeah, so Nightmare, he just got JML. So I'm not even sure if he had him at lock. So he might not have him at all right now. But he's got, his Sith Eternal is almost always on offense. And by almost always, I've never seen it not on offense. Yeah, C can also solo the CLS. Yeah. But I like the mirror there. My CLS is well faster and well better than his. So I don't really have any issues there. We'll just drop OG Chewie and call it a day. It's like, yeah, so we could keep C and spend it on the crew team as a solo, or even, you know, I mean, that's also not a bad use, because I have my JTR, but C works there too. I just don't want to not use him. So maybe we'll keep C and we'll do it that way. We'll go with the Traya with Thrawn and Sith Empire Trooper on the Padme, and then we'll go CLS Mirror and call it that. See what's in the back. If there's a JML back there or a JKL team or something like that, then we would be happy to have C. So I think that's not actually a bad move. Let's do it that way. Let's go softer on the counters there. Let me just double check I clicked on the right team. Let's get our first battle done. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. So we got our OG Chewie here. We're going to light him up. Oh, he lit up our OG Chewie. That's just rude. And he's not dead. What? Would you knock it off, dickhead? Alright, die. Okay, cool. Alright. We need to get around that taunt, so we're going to do that. And we're going to come and hit Chupio and try to take away his blind. We're kind of stuck there, so we'll shrug the shoulders. We're stuck with that ability block. That's unfortunate. Alright. We're going to have to kill old Ben here. He's down. Now let's try to light him up. Here we go. Doink. Alright. He's going to counter. He's going to counter. So they're both going to counter. So let's try to get him lit up as fast as we can. Alright. Yoink. There we go. Go for the stun. Or the kill, whichever. 55. That's pretty ugly. That's about as bad as it gets when they stun your OG Chewie. It's about as bad as that can go. Alright, we dropped 5 banners there. That's right, you gotta check for them balls. You gotta lift that skirt, check for them balls, baby. Gotta check for them balls. That's really unfortunate. That bothers me so much, like, it went that wrong, so to speak. It didn't go wrong, but it was like, oh, we lost all those extra banners just because our OG Chewie got stunned and we couldn't get cracking. and get the heals coming in from OG Chewie's hits, which is really, really annoying. All right, so we're going to go with a Sith Trio here. Sith Trio. We'll drop out Dooku, drop in Thrawn, and here we go. Here we go. This is also another straightforward one that can be kind of mixed banners. So we're going to pass that turn meter to our Lady Traya. She's going to isolate Padme, which is where I like to put that isolate. We're going to give it over to our boy over here. That's a good little move for us. There we are. Here comes the fracture over on Kenobi, and we can start working on these guys. Okay, cool. Let's knock all those fun buffs off. Bye, guys. Let's get the cooldown increases. We got a bunch. That's good. Yeah, 100% agree, Kyle. 100% agree. Let's just keep working on Anakin because he's kind of the one we need to make sure we can control as much as possible. There's no buffs to take down, so we'll keep just working on Anakin here. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to go for the stun there. All right, we're stuck on this guy for a second. Let's just remove his taunt there. See if we can't come her back around. Past this. Who's got the highest turn meter? He does. So let's go like that. And we can put the fracture back on. Here we go. All right, let's start working over here. Then we'll just do a basic. And then here comes, bye, Anakin. All right, there goes Anakin. All right, let's just start working on Ahsoka. Get her moving. All right, come on, come on, come on. Knock it off. I'm going to re-isolate over there. Get that to our boy Nihilus. Go hits. Basic. Get some cooldowns increased. All right, there we go. Let's hit the super zombie. Knock those buffs off. Knock those down. All right, all right, all right. Here comes another one. Bing. Gonna pass to... thinking... Nihilus is about to go, so that's gonna catch us back up again. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do a basic over here. Get the fracture back out on Kenobi. Go for the big hit. Usually we can kill Ahsoka by now. No, not yet. Bye, Padme. Padme's gone. Ahsoka's gone. See if we can't come around and heal at least one more of these guys. Try to get a little bit of our banners back. Not really possible to get a bunch, but you know we can get some. So I'm thinking Traya is the closest. Let's see if we can't get Traya to the top there. Let's isolate on Kenobi. Give it over there. Alright, alright. She died of sadness. Yeah, she lost her buddies, Star-Lord. She lost her buddies. Alright, let's just keep moving. So we get one more. Can we get one more of the passes from Thrawn? We might come around to it again. Let's see. Just basic all the way around. See if we can't get one more pass. Just basic. Pass to Nihilus. See if we can't get his banner back. 58. 58, I'll take it. Yeah, Obito, that's sort of what I was trying to do. Oh, I mean, yeah, the passing the Traya to. Yeah, that was probably the move. Yeah, I did miss out on that. Alright, guys, the skirt is going up. Let's check for those balls. Are there any balls under this skirt? Anything we got to be aware of? What's back here? Nope, it's exactly what I thought it would be on the low end. Yeah, we've got a Grievous and we've got a Mothma. So we do have our Sith Eternal still. So we will be able to do a Sith Eternal solo over here, I think. And then over here, what do we want to do over this? This little team over here. What do we want to use there? We've got a lot left. We've got our Jedi Rev, that's going to Grievous. We're going to use our JML on... our JML is going to be used over on the... Bounty Hunters are on defense. We've got Troopers. We've got Bugs. Bugs are not a bad call. We've got our JTR. JTR might not be a bad one either. There's a lot there's the counters coming in. You love Slacker and Crew standing next to each other in the holiday. Yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, bugs are not a bad call here. Based on what they've got, bugs aren't bad. Bugs are not a bad call at all. Let's get this is the hardest team left, so let's get our Jedi in here and let's go take them down. Alright, so bang, bang. We can use Shock T. And we can take Hoda and I think Ezra, right? Yeah, Hoda and Ezra. Ezra, Hoda, there we go. Alright. And that leaves us our Jedi Revan team. This should be a lot of fun. Let's get this going. I did check his mods beforehand. His Hux is not overly tenacious. So we will have a little bit of a chance of getting those ability blocks out and stuff. There shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, so we got that going over here. Alright, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and say if we bring that over there, he's going to get turn meter, and he won't be able to take a turn, and our Jedi Luke is going to go in a minute anyway, so let's just send our Jedi Luke over there. There we go. And then let's get our Jedi Luke going over here and start working on this guy. There we go. Let's get a stun, keep everybody frozen. Let's call Jedi Luke with our double hit and smoked. Alright, cool. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so let's send Jedi Luke over here. Let's go ahead and I'm thinking give the heal over to our JML. There we go, bang. We're going to call JML over here and kill this guy. Alright. And now, let's start getting these other guys down. Get it just isolated down to him. That should kill. Alright. We're good, we're good. Let's go ahead and call JKL over here. Whoops, let's go with our basic. Alright. Let's increase cooldowns and put our JKL on him again. I like it. Alright, we'll keep JKL just ripping and roaring over there. Let's get that taunt up on JML. Here we go. We're just gonna do our basic. Flux. Almost. Almost, Ezra, almost. Hey! Shock T finishes off for 59 banners, baby. After this, crew will be alone. Sad. Yeah, that is kind of sad. 59 banners, taking it down. Alright. It's about as good as a score you can get on a slacker. Okay, okay. So, let us see here. Let's go get these guys down. Let's get these guys down. Yes. Oh, yes. Gonna trooper the fuck out of that. That's gonna be fun troopering. And this guy over here, we're going to take our Jedi Revan in and go take it down to Chinatown. Alright, here we go. Yeah, 59 is very good for GL. 100% agree. 100% agree. Just having JKL and... okay, we got to start it off with our AoEs to get B2 moving. Get B2 nice and pissed off so we can come out and say what's up. Alright. Alright, there's the roll-up from Droid Eka. Here comes that. We're going to go for the ability blocks. We got 4. Alright, so this guy's only G12 plus 5, so we can take a bit of a gamble here and go with GMY and try to get him dead right off the bat. There it is. There it is. Nice. That's BUT foil. Alright, let's send Yoda over here and just to kind of give him a little bit of protection, knock some stacks off. We're going to rip that down right there. Perfect, we got the stun. We're going to get AoE over here. Going to call our boy Jedi Revan, try to get his protections back up. We're going to drop these a little bit. I kind of want to take a let's go ahead and throw the taunt, see if we can't catch it. So let's see if we can't kill Grievous. There we go. We got that going there. We're going to go for the big hit. Didn't get the stun. We did get a little bit of TMR, which is fine. Alright, 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 alright. Here we go. GMY coming in with that. We're going to hit the AoEs. Spread the buffety buffs. Yoink. Go with the basic over here. Going to pass it back to Yoda. Yoda's gonna hit. One more, baby. One more. One more. Goodbye, Grievous. All right, all right, all right. Let's send a Basil over here. Try to get some of those down. Try to get these stacks just down, down, down. Let's go with the basic. Get some turn meter. We got to get at Droidica pretty quickly. That's what we need to do. We need Basila to get that buff dispel here. There goes our savior. There's the buff dispel. There it is. Oh, boy. All right, now let's get this motherfucker dead. All right, nice, nice, nice. Spread those buffs. We're not going to get great banners on this one, I don't think. But that's the end of it right there. There's nothing we could do. 58. I'm okay with 58. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Savior actually helped me. Yeah, exactly. Nightmare. I wasn't disappointed about that. 58 will work. You recently got GM-wide Relic 5. You're impressed with his damage increase, but you know it's nothing compared to Slacker. Yeah, 100% show. Yeah. So Supreme Leader Kylo, in my opinion, still the best Galactic Legend in the game. Absolutely works in kind of every area. Yeah, Starlo, I'm pretty happy with 58 there. The only one that bothered me is that 55 on CLS. That's rough. Hi, Big Yeti. How you doing, dude? What you doing, dude? Cat's being weird. All right. So we're working that way. We're working that way, that way, that way. All right. So we're gonna go troopers, and then I'm thinking bugs here. Where would you rate Rey? Rey's weird. Because it's like in the arena, Rey is definitely the fourth best in the arena, definitely. But GAC, she's such a strong defensive team, and she has applications on offense. And the beautiful thing that makes her such a strong defensive team is you can literally stick her with 4 other light side characters, doesn't matter which ones, and all of a sudden that they've still got to use a really good galactic legend counter to take it down. And it doesn't really matter what you got there. It just any 4 light side relic characters will do basically. So it's like it's a strange one. Rey flat out is the most versatile, I think, just because literally she can be used with anything. Yeah, Star-Lord, she can, but it's a tedious battle, Star-Lord. So, like, no matter what with Rey, it's a long battle, just flat out. So it's one of those weird ones where in the arena, I think she's last simply because all the other Galactic Legends beat her. Just all of them. Like, JML beats her. C definitely beats her. Slacker definitely beats her. So it's one of those weird ones. So in the arena, I think Rey is the worst. But in other game modes, in like territory battles, Rey's great. You know? She's great. And in territory wars, she's great. She's fucking one of the, like a mainstay defensive team that really, you know, guilds lose a lot of banners on. And in GAC, I mean, she's a cornerstone of a defense. She's just... You can beat her with good banners, but also it depends on the team comp, right? Like, someone goes, well, you know, I have a Vader, and R8 Vader's going to take out any Rey. Well, no. That's not actually true, because of how that team is set, you know, it can determine what you can use on her. And that's the cool thing about Rey. And honestly, that's the cool thing about Rey in GAC, is you throw her down with, like, someone has, like, a crazy Vader and always Vader's Rey. You throw her down with some fucking Jawas in the back wall, that's going to cause him some problems. Because he's probably expecting, you know, your standard Rey or whatever, right? So little things like that can really cause a wrench in strategy when you're setting up your roster. So I really like Rey. In GAC, and you know, she's a top GL for sure. In GAC and in territory wars and territory battles. Very, very much. Like, I would say she's second or first. Maybe even first because of how good she is on defense, right? Like, if you lose on a Rey team, I mean, you got to hope that you killed everything but Rey, because it takes a full counter again if you don't kill her the first time. So you can use them with other dark side tunes, but they won't be as strong. Yeah, so yeah, Supreme Leader Kylo's best team is in his farm. I flat out think by far Supreme Leader Kylo is the best first Galactic Legend somebody can get. The absolute best that if you don't have a Galactic Legend and you want one, Supreme Leader Kylo is the one to get by far. There's just no question about it at all. Like, every single roster in this game has room and reason to go get Supreme Leader Kylo for sure. Like, just go get him. Like, it's one of those. 100%. He is by far the most efficient farm. So Rey, in my opinion, is the least efficient farm of all the Galactic Legends because she's best without resistance. She's best with other teams. She can do a great team with the Res Bros and like JTR and stuff, and that's totally true. It's a great team, but she's best like with other stuff that throws everything off. Like, you know, like I said, you could throw her down with Jawas, you could throw her down with the Scoundrels, you can throw her down with Han and Chewie, with other Scoundrels. Like, there's all this crazy stuff that make an effective team with Rey, whereas Supreme Leader Kylo is great with with all dark side stuff, sure, but it's because he's just so crazy. You know what I mean? And like, his kit alone for what he does by himself is nuts, and killing him is tough. So so it's one of those. You know, and in terms of the gear needed to get Slacker, it's a pretty sound investment. I would definitely recommend everybody who doesn't have them to go get them. All right, so here I was thinking we do Sith Eternal and just by himself, and we're going to link these two guys and go to town. I just don't see a reason why that doesn't do the job, really. The only character requirements, Rey is really good with his resistance. I mean, she's pretty good with resistance, the Res Brothers. I think that's the best resistance team, is Res Brothers, Holdo, and JTR. You know, so there's that. There's no need to do the protection up at the moment. Let's get some protection up now. Start working on this guy over here, actually. Get him deceived. Alright, there we go. There we go. Let's do some more protection up and go hit that. Oh, right, we have the heal immunity this time. That's lame. Alright. Alright. Just give me my turn meter. There we go. Throw spaghetti. Alright, you're dead. Alright, cool. 63. That gets us a little bit of banners back. Your arena is 70% JML, 14% C, 10% Slacker, and 6% Rey, at least on D. Yeah. Rey Jawa is one of the funniest things. It's a crazy team. It's crazy, like... It's one of those ones, man. It is kind of crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do buggies on newts. How fast are you, bud? You're actually gonna go first. That's all right, though. That's all right. We'll remove the buffs. Oh, that's right. We got Vader too. We could Vader this, guys. Why don't we Vader this? Like, I don't know what we were thinking about. We could totally Vader that. We could Vader the shit out of it. I totally forgot. We could go in with like Palp Vader, Thrawn. Oh, sorry, not Thrawn. Palp Vader with. We can use Wat Tambor. Wat Tambor there. Get that going with someone like even fucking Royal Guard. Even can do that. I think that's a better move. What do you guys think on that? And we'll run troopers down here. Let's get our wee troopers going here. Let's get our wee troopers. Yeah, Vader fucks that team. I totally forgot we didn't have Vader. I was like, oh yeah, we'll just bugs that. I was like, wait a minute. We can run Vader here. You know what we can do? We could do, we can use GBA, because we won't be needing the bugs. We can do GBA there as well. Yeah, well, let's get these troopers down on these guys here. Let's get them down. Alright, here we go. Could have probably taken Stark out, maybe. Okay. So, right, we is going to start with the TM rip. Alright, and you're dead. Okay, cool. I think we just do basics to not piss off bigs at the moment. Let's get that going over here. Nothing important. Let's get that TM up on these two guys over there. Stomp, stomp, and smoke. Alright, cool. Let's get the days out so he doesn't get the extra turn meter. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get Bigsy down now. He's toast. There we go, guys. It's all over. 60 banners. I like it. Almost, yeah, kinda, almost. I mean, it's a pretty good one, Vader. All right, so with this one, thinking maybe like Palp Vader, Wat Tambor, and maybe GBA. You can do that. I think that works pretty well. We go Weapon Tech to Vader, throw out the dots. Let me just double check. So he was 301. So that's 16 and 16. So our Vader's going to be getting 32. And I did lower my speed on Vader. 32, so 299. So Dooku is going to go first. But as soon as we MM, it's going to pull everybody out of stealth anyway. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Dooku's going first, because he's not going to be proccing anything. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But I'm thinking that is a win. You're probably going after C after Slacker. Vader will be the first requirement you get. Yeah, I went with Sith Eternal. He's a lot of fun. A lot of fun on offense. It's a strange one. So C is so niche that in some cases you're like, man, this guy's OP, and in other cases you're like, I wish he could do more. He's a weird one. He's so much fun on offense. That's for sure. Like that's 100% for sure. All right, so I think this is the move. Just trying to think what else we got. What else we got? I don't see any reason why we don't just do this, because there's a potential. Yeah, Obito, it's a funny one. Like, C's so good in certain instances that you're like, wow, like this guy is ridiculous. And then in other instances, you're like, I feel like he should be doing better here. You know, it's fun, kind of funny. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So we're gonna get the weapon tech on our boy. Let's go ahead and get the tank tech on our little buggy over here. There we go. There we go. So we're going to get MM going here. So we're going to get the dots out because we're going to get an extra turn. And we're going to go MM, pull everybody out of stealth. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm thinking you might be deadable, but let's start off with Dooku. Let's get him dead. Let's go with a basic here. It might kill you. It did. Perfect. Let's try to get an ability block on that guy. We didn't get it. Let's go back over here so no counterattacks and get some more dots. I wonder if that'll work. Yeah, that works. Alright, cool. And then we do a basic. And now, let's go for a stun. See if we get it. We did. He procced his first turn. Let's go for an ability block. Just do basics, basics. Not much we need to do here. I'm thinking just a basic then. Basic, basic. Let's get some more dots on him. Alright, let's get the regen tech over on GBA, I'm thinking. Let's go for the shock. Just to keep that ability block. Basic. I don't really want to do anything other than basics right now. Just basic, basic. There we go. He's taking the second turn. So now we go in here. And we get the first kill. And it's the last kill. 61. The play-by-play is outstanding. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You know, just doing my part, sports fans. Just doing my part. All right, that was about as good as it gets on that one. But granted, the gear levels were bad, but like it was just like, okay. Yeah, Django's just sitting there, just like, he's just sitting there schwitzing in his little armor. He's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, here it comes. Oh! He's like, I'm having a schwitz over here. All right. Let's see what this guy's fleets were all over the place, so I didn't really know what to expect from his fleets. Sometimes he set super weak fleets, sometimes he set super strong fleets, so we're not sure. Yeah, the one time you want Django to make a turn, exactly. He's like ability blocked. You've got a taunt. You're just like, come on, baby, come on, baby. All right, let's see what he left. He left garbage tonight. Okay, we kept our actual. Oh, he set one of his get fleets. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Yeah, it stops any revives, right? Because it's permanent death. So Bounty Hunter's Resolve's not Savior. It doesn't stop the death. You die and then you come back. So yeah, that's why. I wasn't 100% sure about it, to be honest. Nightmares, so I was like, does this? It does. Okay. I was just looking at it like, I think... Yeah, okay. So he didn't set his Malevolence, and he set his Empire. Yeah, so it was like, as I was doing it, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Pretty sure this is gonna be a thing. Alright, so we can go pretty smooth on these guys. Obviously, if you remember, he has a Gear 8 Sunfac. That is a Gear 8 Sunfac, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Gear 8. Gear 8 Sunfac. Alright, so I think we used our negotiator here. We kept both of our get fleets. If you guys have been watching lately, I've been leaving all of my get fleets on defense, like over and over and over again. Yeah, I know, Beto. I know, man. I'm still like, what the fuck? So I don't even know what he set with this. No clue. There's got to be at least a tank on the bench. Like, I'm thinking maybe Houndstooth's on the bench or something like that. Probably like Houndstooth and like Boba Fett or something like that. You know, just some taunts. To try to make it last. And then, yeah, his Empire fleet, because we kept our get fleets because we didn't know what to expect back here. If you guys have been watching recently, I've been setting all of my get fleets on defense and attacking with the soft counters. Yeah, the mark is someone who doesn't want to spend carbs. 100% Star-Lord, 100%. Should be Watt v Han. It kind of is, and Han shoots first. All right, yeah, so we're going to go negotiator here. I don't see a reason why we don't just smack it that way. I mean, I don't even know if we need this much. All right, I'm good with that. That should be what, a 65 or 66 or something like that. Should be pretty good. Gives us a little bit of security having the fives drop in. So we'll see if we can't get it. All right, let's just try to kill Sunfac. It didn't. We're gonna mass focus over here. Sunfac's gonna die in the AoE from Anakin, I think. Hey, baby Yeti, what you doing, bud? No, he didn't die. He didn't die. Alright, come on. Come on, you dirty bastard. Hey, baby Yeti. What you doing, dude? What you doing, my dude? Ooh, this is getting spicy. Alright, let's get Plo out. Save the day. Plo's out. Alright, we got the Plo job coming in. Plo jobs, ladies and gentlemen. Plo jobs for everybody. Alright, we need to get Hyena butt deaded. Let's get that going here. Magic hand thing coming at you. Alright. Come on, motherfucker. Is that a... That is a gear 1 or something. Alright, you're dead. You guys are dead. And you're dead. Alright, cool. That's that. $67, motherfuckers. That was like a gear 1 Sith fighter. Did anybody see that? That was like a gear 1 Sith fighter, guys. I actually want to go look. I need to go look at that. I need to go double check that that's what we just saw. I need to check what the magic hand thing coming at you. It's such beautiful banners. Exactly, Charles. It really is. Yeah, and it came out first, too. I'm like, alright. Yeah, that was a gear 1, level 1 gear 1. Sith fighter came out first, baby. I just did those magic hand things, guys. I did the magic hand thing. Come on. Alright. Let's see. The best Sith fighter of all time. Exactly, exactly. Alright, we're gonna run Drink Up. It's Friday. That's right. That's right, Skate. Get it down, baby. Cheers, guys. Get those drinks in, baby. Get those drinks in, baby. Speaking of babies, Baby Yeti, what's going on, dude? Come here. Come here. Come here, dude. Baby Yeti. Did you bring me your lion? Did you bring me your lion? It's like my cat comes up the stairs with the lion in his mouth and he meows when he gets up here. It's like usually there's a... Hi, Baby Yeti. Hi. So yeah, this guy's actually close to me on that. Yo, what up, Ken the No Life? How's you doing, man? We're almost done with our attacks. Getting back to those winning ways. Getting back to those winning ways. So we're going to take our Malevolence at this guy because I don't see any reason why not. Get our Malevolence in here. And we don't really need to go to Super... Whoop, Galactic Republic. What am I doing? There we go. Separatists. That's what we're looking for. And honestly, I don't think we knew that. Liverpool accent? Alright, let me warm up here. Alright, mates. Alright. Gonna get this Malevolence, right? Gonna be going after his Empire fleet, mate. You know, we got problems with the Empire over here in Liverpool, mate, you know. We're trying to assert yourselves with us. Tell yous what, we ain't part of no Empire, there's this Liverpool, right? It's Friday, it's payday for you, drink up. That's right, Waffle, get it in, baby. That's ace, is right, that's right, that's fucking right, Carl. Carl, it's fucking ace indeed, that's fucking ace. Let's get it down, mate. Alright, so here we goes. Down with evil. Alright, say thank you, mate. We're doing pretty alright so far tonight, mate. Pretty alright. Hey, Big Eddie, what are you meowing at, dude? Alright, we're gonna get some buzz droids over on this little fella's over here. He's fucking dodged them! Have you fucking seen it? He's fucking dodged it! Fucking dodge me, buzz droids. Fucking twats. Who fucking dodges me, buzz droids? It's ridiculous. Stop that fire coming out, getting it out there, like... Tell yous what. We're gonna be working on this fella over here. Try to get the buzz droids on again. Look, we finally got some fucking buzz droids. Who'd have fucking thought? Buzz droids coming out of the fucking separatist fleet. Fucking shocking, isn't it? Anyways, we got some buzz droids now. We can start working on the other ships now. Gonna get them down. Alright, he's fucking smoked. Let's get Vader fucking done. That wee swat. Get him stuns up. Fuck that guy. Gonna go get in there, like, doing their thing. Gonna kill that fuck. Alright now. It's down to Papa Poutmobile trying to fucking flex on us. Coming out with this fancy pantsy schmancy fucking ship. Look at that there. Gonna be clearing all these off of our boy there. Try to get him ready for what's about to happen. Gonna get the buzz droids out. Buzz droids is out. Let's get a basic on there. There it is, guys. 64 fucking banners there, mate. 64 fucking banners. I'll tell you what. That was alright. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. FC's in chat. I think we got a pretty good score. 21-31. Pretty good score. Pretty good score. We lost a couple of banners needlessly on that CLS battle. I feel like that was a bit of a pain in the ass. But other than that, I'm really a fan of that full clear. That was a nice full clear for us. Nice full clear for us. We got a 21-31. Not our best score ever. We got a fucking hell, fucking 21-31. Are you fucking joking, mates? Fucking brilliant, brilliant. Anyway, yeah, we did all right with that. Getting those going there. Like I said, we did set a pretty strong front wall. So he's gonna have to same score as Cubs. I don't know if that's an insult or not. Hopefully that's a good thing. We did leave Darth Revan. We left a Grievous over here. We've got yeah, close getting a 6-star Thrawn. Brilliant. Thrawn is great. We got a Padme over here. We set our bounty hunters that are super fast and our Mothma that's super fast up here to try to cause him some issues. And you know us, we always leave little gifts and tidbits in the back, so we're going to see if we can't get that. We did average, I think, 65 or 66 banners on fleets, which is really nice. I think we did 65.5 banner average on fleets. So that's going to help us as well. We picked up a couple extra banners with the C solo on crew, so that gave us an extra 2. Or was it extra 3? Extra 3? Extra 3. So that makes up for some of that. So we averaged just about... I think we averaged about 61 banners across the board or something like that, looking at fleets and ground. Doing pretty well with that. We did a one-shot full clear, which is nice. We'll see if this guy can match it. I don't think he can. We're going to see how it goes, though. But I'm feeling pretty confident. I hope y'all are feeling confident. It can be both ways. Yeah, Ibito, it can be sometimes. It just depends on what you've done and what it's being compared to. Our last round, we got a 21-43 against our last opponent. We went... we kind of went full out on this guy. Unfortunately for him, we got a 21-43. We left both of our get fleets in the back for him. You know, just fun stuff. like have some fun with that, buddy. And then did a pretty rough one there. We put bounty hunters in Darth Revan on the bottom. I think he dropped on Darth Revan. He did. Yeah, Squirrel got smashed. And then over here, he dropped on our Mothma. Mothma, I tell you what, that 312 speed on Hoth Rebel Scout, 312 speed on Hoth Rebel Scout, absolutely catches people out. I get lots of holds on Mothma, and it's crazy. The show, it's time for you to leave. All right, man, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. Hope you've given us a follow, and you'll be back again. We'll see you soon. Take care, brother. Yeah, so we do, like I said, it's one of my personal points of pride that I have Hoth Rebel Scout just modded perfectly, in my opinion. 312 on the speed. He's got 100% crit chance, 102%. So he gets a turn, and then he gets another turn right away. So he'll be taking 2 turns at the beginning. So if you don't get in front of Hoth Rebel Scout, the TM train can start, and then it gets kind of squirrely. Because as soon as Kara goes, who's also pretty quick, Kara's going to start ripping turn meter off of your team. And, you know, Hoth is going to be called to assist on that. And then he starts giving more turn meter out, and it can go really sideways from there. So... I'm interested to see what he does here because our Mon Mothma actually outspeed his troopers. Anyway, let me shut down the YouTube. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you're missing out. We just had a really good strat chat on our YouTube pretty quickly. Oh, this is the one nightmare for the thing? Yeah. We just had recently a good strat chat with Dialar's Twilight Tactics. Go and have a listen to it. It's a nice long one. We just got talking and kept going. So go check that out there. Obviously, if anybody there needs to get wants any SWGO Yeti swagger, we've got our Yeti shop with lots of cool designs, t-shirts, mugs, etc., hoodies, etc., all that fun stuff. Go check it out. And of course, we've got our Discord. If you guys want to come chat with us over here, we got our Discord's pretty lively, so go ahead and answer that too. And go ahead and like the video. Throw a comment in the comment section down below if you had a good GAC. Tell me what went wrong for you. Tell me what went right. You know, like, let me know, and hope you tune in next time. Have a good one.